I'm sitting here with lovely Kathy, and we just recently bought a house from Kathy here, and wanted to talk to you a little bit about what the process was of the home buying. Kathy, could you explain a little bit about what transpired when you were looking to sell the house? What was your need to sell?
I had to sell the house really quick because I was going to lose it within 3 months to non-paying tax.
Oh, back property taxes.
Property taxes. Yeah. And both of us being ill, we weren't able to come up with the money, so I would either have to quick sell it or lose it completely. So then I saw my sign and another sign, and I called the other sign first. He only offered me $75,000, and I knew it was worth more. So then I called Mike, and Mike asked me what I wanted over the phone, and I said $100,000. He said he was very interested, and if he could come over right then and there, and I said I had to take my husband to the doctor because we were both very ill. So he came the next day, and sure enough, he stuck with the $100,000. And then he gave us till, I think it was after September, late September. We couldn't move because my husband was still very ill. And then in November, he asked us if we could move by December because I wanted to move by Christmas. And he gave us extra time to move, and he never ever said no, no matter when I asked him to extend. And he did everything he promised and more. So I'm really happy. I've got my money, and right now we're renting till I'm able to find a job and purchase another home.
So you had some financial issues there, but you had a lot of equity in the house, and you wanted to be able to tap into that equity. Right. But it's just that you didn't have the cash to pay off those back taxes, so you needed some help there. And plus, I think you shared that you wanted to move to a different house. You want a two-story house,
right.
Also to give your daughter some privacy too, when she had friends over.
Exactly.
Right? So this one just wasn't working for you that way. Now, was the when you called me, and I think we set up the meeting the next day because she had some doctor's appointment that day. But so we got on over here, gave you the cash offer. It was an all-cash offer. Was the house at that point in perfect mint condition?
No, it was in terrible condition. We had dogs, and us both being sick and ill couldn't get up and clean. So it was in terrible condition, very embarrassing condition. And I was even embarrassed for Mike to come in and look at the home because it was disgusting.
But we stood right here in this kitchen, and we got through it.
Yes.
We signed the deal and made it happen. We bought the property in as-is condition, so we didn't ask you to do it, bring in a crew of people to take care of it. We handled it ourselves. We also, did we make any contingencies for a loan? Did we say we had to get a loan on this property, or that we had to appraise for a certain amount?
No.
So just a simple cash offer that we
right.
gave you.
And when I was out of the home is when I got my money.
Right. Okay, that's right. And so you set the closing schedule of when you wanted to close, and then the title company did the rest. They came in and paid off the liens, and then still got you a good hunk of cash that you were able to basically open up a new bank account, and you could even put it in, stash the cash there until you were able to find your next place.
Exactly.
And then, as you mentioned, you need a little bit of time to be able to move to a new place, get settled in. So you'd ask for some extra time to move out. We gave that to you, and then I think you needed a few extra days along the way. And
yeah, we needed like 3 more days, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of rushing at the very end there. Then we at one point, I think you even called and asked for if we had a spare stove.
Yes, because the house we rented didn't have a stove.
So we brought in a stove from one of our other projects and loaded it up and gave it to you, as well as a microwave. And so we just felt you had a better chance of using it and making better use of it than we did at the time. Now, when you sold the property and you got your money, did you have to pay any realtors commissions?
No.
Like that? No. So basically, by dealing with us directly, you were able to save about $6,000 probably you put in your pocket as opposed to going to a realtor. Well, that's cool. Okay. And then, were there any other aspects about anything that was difficult in the process? I mean, I know the process itself was a hard thing to go through for you emotionally because you've been at this house for a few years, but the way we interacted, the way we dealt with things, how would you say that worked out?
It worked out wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
So overall, you're happy? Did we treat you fairly and professionally throughout the process?
Very fairly, very professionally.
Great. Glad to hear it, Kathy. I think we even met at one of your hospital appointments at one point, or maybe your husband's hospital appointment to sign an extension to give you more time, right? And,
exactly.
So we try to be very flexible and do what we need to do to, at the end of the day, we're buying a house, we're a business that's here to try to make money, but we know it's a people business, and we know that we don't succeed unless we help everything around us succeed and everyone around us. So we try to make sure that there's a solution for you involved, and that's why you'll see a lot of flexibility in how we arrange your contracts with you, whatever you need. So we're in the house that you sold to us. What were your thoughts a few moments ago when you came on in and saw the finished product now?
That this was a model home. It wasn't my home that I lived in.
Oh, this is a model home? Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Good. I'm glad you feel good about it. And your husband's happy too? Manuel's
yes.
comfortable with the process?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Well, again, Kathy, thank you so much for all your help through the process.
Thank you.
It was great meeting you and your family, and I wish you all the best of luck.
I wish you all the luck too. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.